Elena's investigation has led her to the doorstep of a man whose genius and obsession with time have become the stuff of legend in Hollow Creek. In the heart of this forgotten mansion, where every tick of a clock seems to echo with secrets of the past, she finds herself standing before the home of Arthur Blackwell, the mysterious clockmaker, whose creations were far more than mere instruments of timekeeping. The house itself, cloaked in ivy and bearing the scars of long years, speaks in silent whispers of a bygone era. Each faded engraving and weathered panel is a testament to Blackwell's legacy, a legacy filled with intricate designs and cryptic experiments that sought to defy the natural flow of time. As Elena crosses the threshold into a dim, cluttered workshop, she is immediately drawn into a realm where time appears to stand still. Antique clocks line the walls, frozen at various moments, as if captured in a moment of eternal stillness, while scattered blueprints, sketches, and handwritten notes litter a large wooden tableau, chaotic archive of a man's desperate quest to unlock the secrets of time. In the soft, diffused light that filters through broken windows, Elena discovers a yellowed letter, its edges brittle with age, addressed simply with the initials A.B. The words penned in that faded script speak of a fateful experiment, a daring, perhaps even reckless, attempt to synchronize time with forces that transcend human understanding. And then, in a moment that seems to suspend reality itself, her gaze is drawn to a clock mounted on the wall. Instead of marking the passage of time as one would expect, its hands move in reverse, a disquieting anomaly that sends a shiver down her spine. Each backward tick reverberates through the silence, as if echoing whispers from a past that challenges every natural law Elena holds dear. As she absorbs these eerie details, a subtle yet undeniable sensation begins to take root in the air around her. In the periphery of her vision, amidst the interplay of shadow and light, Elena senses the fleeting presence of another, a dark silhouette that flits at the edge of the frame before vanishing without a trace. This elusive apparition raises an unsettling question in her mind. Is she truly alone, or does a guardian of Blackwell's dark secrets still linger in these forsaken corridors? The ambiguity of the moment deepens the mystery, leaving her with the haunting impression that some forces here are not meant to be understood. Undeterred, Elena methodically begins to piece together the puzzle laid out before her. She studies the cryptic symbols etched onto the blueprints, comparing them with those scrawled in the margins of the letter. Each symbol, each carefully drawn line, hints at the design of a device known only as the Clockmaker, a mysterious contraption that Blackwell believed would serve as the key to unlocking the hidden mechanics of time. Yet, as she scrutinizes the sketches and scribbled notes, it becomes apparent that the Clockmaker was never completed. Part of its design is missing, as if deliberately hidden or lost during a moment of chaos, leaving behind more questions than answers. In the quiet hum of the workshop, the reverse ticking of the clock grows louder, melding with the low murmur of an inexplicable force that seems to emanate from every corner of the room. It is as if time itself is speaking a language of mystery and despair that Elena can almost decipher, if only she listens closely enough. The sound is not merely mechanical, it is imbued with an emotion, a sense of urgency that transcends the ordinary passage of seconds and minutes. In that moment, standing amidst the relics of a forgotten era, Elena feels the weight of history pressing down upon her. Each tick of the reversed clock a reminder that the secrets before her are alive, potent, and dangerously transformative. Her mind races with questions as she examines each artifact in detail. Who was Arthur Blackwell, and what drove him to embark on such a perilous experiment with time? Could his obsession with defying temporal boundaries be linked to the inexplicable vanishings that have haunted Hollow Creek? And, perhaps most unsettling of all, might the unfinished Clockmaker hold the potential to alter time itself, to rewrite the rules that govern life and fate? These thoughts swirl through her consciousness, like the dust motes dancing in the stray beams of light, each question deepening the enigma of her quest. Elena's heart pounds as she contemplates the implications of what she has discovered. The letter, the blueprints, the reverse moving clock, they all converge into a single, disturbing narrative. Blackwell had dared to challenge the very fabric of time. His ambitions were grand, his methods arcane, and his legacy one that defies simple explanation. Every element of his workshop seems to vibrate with a latent energy, as if the clocks themselves were imbued with the power to alter destiny. It is a power both alluring and terrifying, a power that has, perhaps inadvertently, set in motion events far beyond his control. In that dimly lit space, Elena stands as both witness and seeker. The artifacts before her are not inert relics of the past. They are active, pulsing fragments of an experiment that sought to manipulate time. The delicate pocket watch, with its intricate gears, the handwritten notes detailing procedures and theories that border on the mystical, and the enigmatic chrono key sketches, all of these speak of a man who believed that time was not a fixed, unyielding stream, but rather a malleable force that could be harnessed, reversed, or even rewritten. With each new discovery, Elena's resolve hardens. She knows that understanding Blackwell's work might be the key to unlocking the broader mystery that has gripped Hollow Creek for generations. As the reverse ticking of the clock reaches a crescendo, Elena is overcome by a moment of profound clarity. She realizes that the clues she has painstakingly gathered form a tapestry of time, a tapestry in which every thread is interwoven with the fate of the town. The reverse motion of the clock is not an isolated anomaly. It is a deliberate, if unintended, signal that Blackwell's experiments were successful in more ways than one. Time, it seems, has become unmoored, caught between the relentless forward march of the present and the haunting echoes of a manipulated past. The realization is both exhilarating and horrifying. For in challenging the natural order, Blackwell may have opened a gateway to forces that are beyond human comprehension, forces that could unravel the very fabric of reality. The possibility that his experiments might be connected to the mysterious vanishings that have plagued Hollow Creek looms large in Elena's mind. Every unanswered question, every piece of cryptic evidence, now seems to point toward a convergence of time and destiny, a convergence that could have dire consequences for all who dare to tamper with it. In the solitude of the workshop, surrounded by the vestiges of a man's lifelong obsession, Elena finds herself at a crossroads. The artifacts before her, once mere curiosities, have transformed into signposts pointing toward a deeper, more dangerous truth. She senses that the path ahead is fraught with peril, yet she cannot turn away. The promise of uncovering the ultimate secret of time, of understanding how the past, present, and future intertwine in a delicate dance of fate, drives her onward, compelling her to dig deeper into the mysteries that Blackwell left behind. With a steadying breath, Elena gathers her notes and carefully documents every detail of her findings. The reverse ticking clock, the cryptic letter, the fragmented sketches of the chrono key, all of these elements will form the cornerstone of her investigation. The room seems to pulsate with an almost palpable energy, as if the very walls are whispering their own stories of lost time and forgotten ambitions. As she prepares to leave the workshop, Elena casts one last, lingering look at the clock, a silent promise that she will return to uncover every secret it holds. The reverse ticking, now a constant reminder of the temporal enigma she faces, fades into a steady, haunting rhythm as she steps back into the cool night. Outside, the mansion looms in the darkness, its windows like watchful eyes guarding the legacy of a clockmaker who dared to dream beyond the confines of time. In that quiet moment, with the chill of the night air brushing against her skin, Elena's mind is filled with both trepidation and resolve. The clockmaker's secret is no longer just a relic of the past, it has become a living, breathing mystery that calls to her, urging her to uncover the hidden truths that lie buried within the fabric of time itself. With every step she takes, every artifact she examines, the path to understanding grows clearer, even as the danger lurking in the shadows intensifies. Elena walks away from the mansion with a heavy heart and a mind buzzing with possibilities. The weight of Blackwell's legacy, the enigma of the reverse-moving clock, and the tantalizing promise of the chrono key have set her on a course from which there is no turning back. The secrets of Hollow Creek are vast and deep, and as she moves into the night, she carries with her the conviction that the truth about time and the fate of those lost to its mysterious currents must be revealed. Tonight, under a canopy of stars that seem to hold infinite secrets of their own, Elena steps forward into the unknown. The echoes of the reverse ticking follow her, a constant reminder that time is not as linear as it seems, that it can be bent, warped, and even reversed by forces that defy comprehension. In the silent corridors of the Clockmaker's workshop, she has found the first piece of a puzzle that spans generations, a puzzle that promises to reshape everything she thought she knew about the world. And so, as the mansion fades into the distance and the night deepens around her, Elena's resolve burns brighter than ever. The journey ahead is fraught with uncertainty, but the allure of the unknown, the promise of uncovering the ultimate secret of time, propels her onward. In the stillness of that moment, with the mysteries of the past whispering in every shadow, she knows that her quest for truth has only just begun.